Hello, and as we welcome the month of June, let's do a video of our monthly Table Talk Tidbits. So let's get started with who am I? So I'm going to be giving you clues and you see if you can guess who I am or what I'm talking about. The first clue. I worked on Wall Street before my wife and I started an online bookstore out of our garage. Within a month, 30 days, our company was selling books in 45 countries. Now, our company just didn't sell books, but we expanded to CDs and videos and later began selling anything and everything. Do you know who I am? If not, here's a few more clues. I own a media studio, a national newspaper, and an aerospace company that took me to space. And although I had a movie role as an extraterrestrial, I am one of the richest people on Earth. Do you know who I am? If you guessed Jeff Bezos, you are correct. Do you know who Jeff Bezos is? He is the he's the executive chairman of Amazon. Have you ever shopped online before? Amazon, if you aren't aware, is the probably #1 online shopping platform where you can buy lots of books, CDs, clothes, pretty much anything you can find on Amazon. Here's a riddle for you. See if you can guess it. What is so delicate that merely saying its name breaks it? I'll say it again. What is so delicate that merely saying its name breaks it? If you said silence, you are correct. How many of you love going to McDonald's and getting an ice cream cone or a Big Mac? Well, here's food for thought when it comes to McDonald's. McDonald's fries were cooked in beef fat until 1990, but are now cooked in vegetable oil to make them seem healthier. Do you think McDonald's fries are healthy? They sure taste good, that's for sure. So on the next slide, you're gonna see a word with missing letters. Let's see if you can guess what that word is. And below this puzzle will be a hint to help you out.
The clue reads, a space rock burning up in Earth's atmosphere.
Did you guess the word was meteor? Okay, let's have a little table conversation. Turn to your neighbor, or if you're at home, turn to your loved one or a friend and discuss the last good book that you picked up and read. What was it called? Who wrote it? What was the plot about? Was it a mystery, an adventure, a romance novel? Or was it historical? Or was it a biography? Do you like to read? What are your favorite genres of books to read? So we just got done with spring and moving into summer. Did you do some spring cleaning this year? Here's your challenge of the day. I know I did this challenge just this week. Let's see if you can take this challenge on. Go through your house and clean out a closet or a drawer or maybe a garage. Are there some things that you don't use anymore or that you forgot that you even had after all these years? I know it has happened to me. So maybe today you can clean out a room or a closet and find an item or two that you can donate. Today, everyone is in need of something. And what a great service it would be to get something that you don't use anymore or no longer need and give it and offer it to someone that might be helpful to them. So the chance of the day is to donate something you no longer use. Take it to your local Goodwill or thrift store. Maybe give it to a friend or neighbor that you might know might be in need of it. So donate and help someone in need today. Okay, we love jokes, especially if they're pun jokes. So here's a little joke for you. I was working at an orange juice factory until I got canned. I couldn't concentrate. Do you get it? Orange juice, concentrate. Fun fact. How many of you love music? Who is your favorite artist? Do you enjoy listening to Aretha Franklin? Did you know that Aretha Franklin performed at least 3 presidential inaugurations? Jimmy Carter's, Bill Clinton's, and Barack Obama's. Here's another food for thought. In 2018, Nabisco redesigned its iconic animal crackers box after being flagged by PETA, P-E-T-A. The new design uncaged the animals and put them in the wild. Did you notice that? I didn't. But now that I look back, yeah, the old packaging was the animals in the cages, and now they are free in the marketing design. Now let's play What Am I? I might be used to read a book or to offer a prayer. I am considered romantic, decorative, or holy, depending on my purpose. The earliest version of me was found in ancient China, made from whale fat. But today, the nicest of me are often made from beeswax. Do you know who I am or what I am? Maybe this next clue will give me away. Some consider me old-fashioned and unnecessary, merely a decoration, but I retain my usefulness in times of trouble. I will work slowly, and when I'm finished, I disappear into thin air. Do you know what I am? Yes, a candle. Okay, another conversation starter. If you were an animal, what animal would you be? Would you be considered a wild animal? Would you want to be a more domestic pet animal? What type of animal would you be and why? Okay. Do you know what this bone is called? Yes, it's the elbow, but it's also known as what's kind of a nickname for this bone? The funny bone. Don't ask me why. Let's see. Here's a funny bone joke. I am one step away from being rich. All I need now is money. Of course. Is that true? Do you need money to be rich? I guess if you look at it logically or tangibly, yes. But what other things in your life make you rich? Is it your family? Is it your heritage? Is it stories and legacies left by your parents or grandparents? Lessons that they taught you? Does that make you rich? Or is it the things found in your home? Okay, on the next screen, you have to unscramble this word. Can you do it?
If you need a clue, the clue is to gradually go down in size.
If you unscrambled it to the word dwindle, you are correct. What inspires you? Is it a book? Is it your family? Is it a location that you enjoy going to and visiting? What inspires you? Now, not everyone are artists, but I believe that being an artist doesn't mean that you have to look perfectly. As long as you try and you are creative. So today, I want you to think of what inspires you and try to sketch it or draw it, or maybe even if you don't feel comfortable or confident in your artwork or sketching, maybe you can write a poem or just write a statement about what inspires you and why, and how it inspires you even. Okay, talking about inspiration. I think that everyone at any time in their life has looked up to someone. So turn to your neighbor, turn to your friend or a family member, and tell them someone that you've looked up to. Maybe it was when you were younger, maybe it's today. So who was or is currently a role model of yours, and how have they inspired you in your life? Here's a fun fact. Did you know that it wasn't until 1954 that Congress added the words "under God" to the Pledge of Allegiance? They added it to emphasize the difference between the United States and the officially atheist Soviet Union. Some historians believe that the phrase "tying the knot" originated when a Swiss royal couple used a pretzel as a symbol of their undying love to seal their bond in their wedding ceremony in 1614. Do you remember doing a special symbolism gesture at your wedding, like this married couple did in 1614 using a pretzel? Okay, one more joke and then we'll end with another question that you can discuss and share with a family member, or turn to your neighbor or friend and share your thoughts and memories to this question. How do you find a missing train? Of course, you have to follow the tracks in order to come upon a train. Here is the last conversation starter that you can turn to your neighbor or a family member and chit chat with them about it. If you could pick one thing to try, like skydiving or bungee jumping or scuba diving, anything, what would you pick and why? Would it be something extravagant and kind of adrenaline, that would get your adrenaline flowing? Or would it be something that would be more relaxing and calm, but more something that you don't do on a normal basis? Would it be somewhere you would travel that you've never been to before? So if you could pick one thing to try today, what would it be and why? I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you for joining us for another month of Table Talk Tidbits. I hope you enjoyed yourself, learned something new, were able to chit chat with someone, and even challenge yourself with our daily challenges. See you next time.